Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I wanted to talk about planners and specifically what I'm planning to do for my 2025 planner. And the reason I'm starting now, practically a half year in advance, is because I think I'm going to make it. And in doing so, it's going to be more time intensive, and I want to sort of chunk that into months so it's not such a huge daunting task. And I will have everything done by January 1st. Now I'm going to throw images up so we have visuals of what led to this, but I wanted to first kind of look at the shape of planners. Now here's like an A5 versus an A6. This is the one I'm currently in. Like, this is fine. This was almost $70 with taxes. So this was a lot. And then like jet pens, Etsy, Hobonichi, Yoseka Stationery, like the places to get planners, Amazon. There's only so many places I look. I don't look a ton of places. So I will link those shops down below if you're not familiar with them. But when thinking of like sizes that have worked for me, these two sizes versus like these two. So this is the Hobonichi Weeks size, and this is like a B6. This is the Midori. I've had all four sizes, is what I'm getting at here, and what those kind of look like. Maybe I'll zoom out. I have some jars and things on my desk, but these are sort of the different shapes of the four planners I've had in the last 4 years. And I'm going to kind of stick to this size. Like, here's my hand, and you can kind of see. I'm going to stick to around this size because this seems to be what I gravitate towards. Even though I can honestly say every single year I want something sort of different. There isn't so much of a difference as it's a paper planner and it's within the same sort of size and shape. Whether it be a little bit more, vertical versus something that's almost a little bit more squarish, where it's something where I just kind of have a spread for the month, or I have a single page for every single day. Like, it looks totally different. These are kind of it. So this is what happened. I'm going to pack this up, and then I'm going to throw images down on the screen so we can have a chat about it. I was trying to figure out what I want to do for 2025. And I wanted to do something unique. And I saw this really cool, I guess it's a sketchbook, but I didn't want to use it as a sketchbook. Now this is from Die Trying. It doesn't exist anymore. They're either sold out or they don't carry it anymore. I didn't purchase it because, again, low buy, and just because something occurs to me doesn't mean I can just immediately go out and buy it. I have very strategic purchases from my low buy art supply. So it doesn't exist. And I was thinking, well, I like the idea of sketchbooks. So I went through my inventory and I'm like, well, I have some sketchbooks. And this is the A6 size. This is the Lectern. They don't make this anymore. And this is it's kind of unique, isn't it? This is only 40 pages and this is only 48 pages. And I'm not sure that this is enough. I will throw some stuff up. So Midori makes a monthly calendar sticker that I could purchase and stick in if I didn't want to hand draw monthly spreads. Now, this is the thing. You either spend the time or you spend the money. And this isn't so much a money thing as it's just, I've seen what companies have to offer, and I want to get really weird with it and really creative with it. And I think I have enough supplies and imagination to do just that. I don't know that I want to sacrifice an actual sketchbook to that, though. So I don't think I'm going to use these. And again, the snake one is all sold out. Now, there's a company called Risotto Studio, and they make something called the Shuffle. And basically, it's a notebook that's a recycled assortment of some of their off prints. And I'm like, that's really beautiful and unique and colorful. That'd be super fun to either tape in calendar pieces or use the Midori sticker calendars or hand draw things, you know, with a Pentel brush pen. I could draw the calendar spread in thick, chunky black ink. But do I really want to buy this notebook? I don't know. And again, when I'm left to my own devices, my imagination keeps going. And sort of the evolution of my ideas, I was like, well, I could do a zine. I could take a pre-booklet already, and again, I could tape in printed pieces. There's some references, and I'll link in the description box. I will link some web pages where you can get free planner spreads that you can print out at home and planner pieces. There's several web pages that do that. And again, I'll put that in the description box. So if you need a wealth of information for creating your own planner, or you just need just certain pieces to tape in or tip in, or however you want to do it, I'll link all that stuff. I could totally print at home the things I need and put it into a zine. I'm trying to think. Animal sleep stories. I really like the books and things by this artist. But I was like, is it too weird to buy someone else's piece of art and then turn it into a planner? How would I feel if somebody purchased a piece of my art and turned it into a planner? I don't know. I don't know if that's like honoring their art, or if that's taking it and if they would see that as disrespectful. So I'm kind of leaning away from that, because I don't really want to offend anybody. I just kind of want to be weird. I just want to be weird. So I was going through our bookshelves, as one does, and I came across a bunch of our seed catalogs. And I found some weird, unique seed catalogs. They're not weird, they're just different. This one's for roses. David Austin. This is their Handbook of Roses for 2023. This is Seeds of Italy. This is their 2023 catalog. I have Strictly Medicinal Seeds. This is their 2022 calendar. And this is Wildflower 2023 Wild Seed Farms. So I have free things. Like, could I do a completely free calendar or free planner? I'm not sure, because I would have to maybe print some pieces, and then that's sort of printer ink and printer paper. I'm not sure. So I was looking at the inside of these, and I could totally trim these and cut one. Like, I kind of like this size. And then I could have a perfectly square calendar. This has gloss pages that are full color. So I would have to figure out how I'm going to piece in parts where I can write on top and make notes, because along with putting down what I'm doing for the month, I want to have a place where I can make notes and lists for other things I'm working on in the year. Kind of like in this one, this one has blank or lined pages in the back where you could add stuff. So, you know, I need a monthly spread of some sort. And then I need a note section of some sort. So for something high gloss, I would have to figure out how to do that. But like, some of these photos are so beautiful. I don't even know. And this one would be fun. I could totally trim it to make it exactly like a B6 if I wanted to. And this has newsprint paper with already, like, some of these illustrations are already in here. So I thought that was like really cool to honor that, and I kind of like the newspaper style. You know, and if I wanted to add watercolor, it would bleed through and it would get all crinkly and have sort of that charm. Like, isn't that nice? I don't know why this one speaks to me so much. Like, I could totally colored pencil some of these drawings and like color it in like a coloring book. And this one is, oh gosh, I can't. I don't know who draws for this, but it's totally adorable. This is 88 pages. So this one might be a lot of fun because I can clip it any size I want. If I want to do a more traditional A5, or if I'm in the mood, I don't think I'll do another A6. 2025's needs are going to be different than this year's. So I'm leaning heavily to this one, and I really like this one just because it's such, I really like the binding. Like this is a 2 staple binding. This is like a clean glue binding. So it comes across a little bit more planner-ish, I don't know. This one's sort of a, you're brainstorming with me is what we're doing. This is a sheen. It has a very interesting sheen to it and photos. And Seas of Italy is already kind of trimmed, so I could totally keep it this size if I wanted to. I cut my address out. But it has cute little thumbnails. How many pages are in this one? This one has 62. Though I might pull the order form out of the middle. Okay, so I have 3 catalogs to choose from that I could totally cut. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the last half of the year for this specific project. I'm zoomed in so I can show you a little closer. I'm going to be figuring out how to cut evenly, and maybe the pages will be different sizes with some natural edges and things. Like just how completely unique and weird and wonderful I can make and customize my own planner using a pre-made catalog that already exists in the world. So it's kind of upcycling. It's kind of really sticking to a budget, but I really want to lean into my creative ideas and make something. I want to make something. And for something that's sort of, you know, just black ink on a gray newsprint, it might be fun to put in Astro Brights. I'll throw up a picture of those. They're like neon paper. We already own that. The kids do that for homeschool. They have those. They do fun projects with it. It might be tons of fun. I don't know. I don't know which one would make the best one. Obviously, I have 3 choices here, and I'd rather have more choices than I need. So maybe I'll experiment with one, see how much I like it, and have a template. And I will update you on this project. So in September, I will show you my halfway point of which one I've chosen and how I've trimmed it and what it's starting to look like on the inside of attaching different things. I have vellum too. You have to use specific inks for vellum to get the ink to stay, but I can overlay different colors. Boy, it's going to be a collage project. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So maybe I'm, you know, putting the cart before the horse or something. Trying to figure this out, but I want plenty of time to do this. So now that I know kind of what I have in mind for 2025's planner, and life keeps throwing us curveballs at home, I have plenty of time to work on this, which is awesome. So especially in the fall for like rainy day projects, it's going to be fun after I do my drawing to work on this and brainstorm and add pieces, parts, and really look closely at layouts and some of the other things that different planners have done. Like this is an old book, Typa, which is on Etsy. They take old books and that are falling apart, and they gut them and turn them into planners and things that work. So this is one I had. This is Halloween. That is my colored pencil blood. and doodles. So, and stickers. Doodles and stickers. Oh yeah, cats. Just the different style of layouts and what that looks like. Like this is more of a weekly spread of what that looks like versus, you know, their monthly portions. This is the Hobonichi weeks. And I drew hibiscus for the month of December, apparently. So, trying to figure out, I like the B6 size a lot, and there aren't a lot of planners that come in Bs, so it's going to be cool to customize that and make that. So, hopefully I'll figure out which one I want to do. Maybe this will give you an idea, or not at all, but yeah, I'll try and put together, I'll see if I can sample little video segments of me working on different portions of this and put it together so you can see how I make this. This was not a draw with me, but this is definitely a brainstorm and let's get creative. So this is my thought process. I saw a sketchbook with a snake on it and was like, that would make a cool planner, and it doesn't exist anymore. And now here I am with seed catalogs. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week. I hope this, you know, either inspired you or gave you an idea. And my dog's excited. So I will talk to you next week, and I hope it's wonderful. Bye.